time!
So I was about 11 years old, and these schoolmates of mine decided they wanted to invite me to play football with them during the weekend at a school field. Now, keep in mind, 11-year-old me had a best friend who was embarrassed to be near me, and they actually asked me to come play football with them. Oh my god, Christmas came early this year. So of course I'd accept, and during the weekend we all met up, we walked into the school gates, and one of my friends who had the football decided to do a quick fun kick, and it landed on top of a shed. Thanks, dickhead. Thanks for ruining our fun. I know it's not my football, but if it was, I'd f***ing kick the shit out of you at this point. So we were all annoyed as hell because just one kick was all it took to be like, yay, we're excited to play football, to, oh, for fuck's sake, let's just go home then. But before we could turn around and leave, these two teenagers showed up. Now keep in mind, when you're an 11-year-old and you see a 15-year-old, it's like the equivalent of a peasant meeting a demigod for the first time, and you're just like... So we come up to these guys and we're just like, oh, great demigod, please give us a lift onto the shed so we can get our football back. So being the gracious demigods that they were just like, ah, yes, you require my aid. Yeah, go on then. So the teenager decided to lift me up because I was the shortest and the lightest and the most feeble. They lifted me up so I can get to the top of the shed and I could kick the football down. There were a whole bunch of other footballs there as well, so it felt like Christmas, and I was Santa Claus just giving away free footballs, just like, ah! So once the footballs were down, my friends and the teenagers were just like, okay, just dangle your legs on the edge of the shed, we'll gently lift you down, okay? And me being the dumbass 11-year-old who wanted to look even more cooler, even though there was no hint of coolness in the first place, I was like, no, I'm gonna jump down. Now keep in mind, I was the shortest of the group, and this was a pretty tall damn shed. So you can tell that, if you jump from the shed, you're gonna hurt your ankle. But the dumbass 11-year-old me was just like, no, I'm the main character in this story, I can't get hurt. So with this surge of confidence, which is just basically stupidity at this point, I'm looking down at my friends from the edge of the shed. They're looking up at me like, this guy's a f***ing idiot. And so I finally jumped down, whack, ankles busted. Well, not busted, just really badly injured. And the moment I busted my ankle, it started raining, as if it was a message from any deity out there to be like, you are a f***ing idiot. So I'm trying to very slowly get up, trying to like hold back my tears because I'm in a considerable amount of pain. My friends look up into the sky, notice that it's raining, and then they go, oh, it's raining. Alright, see you guys later. And then they f***ed off. In their defense, they did offer to help me up, but unfortunately, because I was still too f***ing stubborn to actually ask for help because I was in so much pain, I just decided, yeah, I'm just gonna walk home with a busted ankle in the rain when my house is about 5 minutes away, which granted is only 5 minutes, but when you've got a busted ankle, you're 11 years old and it's raining and you're miserable, it felt like I was on a fucking pilgrimage at this point. So I finally arrive at my door. Oh, the door's locked. Good. So I knock on the door and my mum opens it and she sees me crying in the rain with a busted ankle, and she just looks at me and she just laughs at me, just like, you had a good time, did you? And there's just me just like, I wanna die. So there's my story. I just thought this would be a little bit of something to help explain my situation. But yeah, that was one of the dumbest moments in my life. And if I could go back and see my 11-year-old self bust that ankle again, I'd just punish myself even more and bust my other ankle. Not even kidding. F***ing idiot.